welcome back to another video. It's kind of going to be a little bit all over the place, but whatever. I'm starting it today. Today's October 13th. This whole video is going to be kind of our prep before our vacation. If you've been following me on Instagram or TikTok or even here on YouTube, you would know that I'm going to visit my friends in New York at the end of October. Like a long-ish weekend. I'm flying in on a Thursday and leaving a Tuesday morning. Well, Tuesday afternoon, I think. I'm so excited to go. I haven't been to New York since I moved in March of 2024. So it's only been a year and a half, but I love New York. I can't wait to move back. I'm going to be doing like a whole prep video. There's a lot of things that we have to get done before we go. Not really. It's not even that much stuff, but there's always a checklist of things we need to get done. And so to keep myself accountable, make sure I finish them, you guys are going to come along with me. So we do need to freshen up my hair. I have to do like my roots and then just do a refresh of like the color a little bit. I need to switch out my nails, but they were super cute, but I'm very excited for my next set. So we have to redo the nails, redo the hair. I do need to go to the store just to get a couple toiletries and like travel things. Every time I'm going on a trip, I buy travel stuff unless either A, I use it all, or B, I just know where anything is. But I feel like I always have to buy travel stuff. I'm just going to go to the store, see what they have like in the little minis. I'm leaving next Thursday. Today's Monday. We're leaving next Thursday. So I want to get all this stuff ready to go. I did an entire video of what I'm packing and what I'm wearing in New York. So that's already up on my channel. But I will still pack with you guys. We have to pack our makeup, toiletries, the rest of our clothes and bags and shoes. So we'll pack together. We'll get all these things ready to go. And then we're going to go on our trip to New York, which I'm vlogging the entire thing for you, so you will see that as well. So with that, let's get the prep start for our vacation. Time to do my hair. This is the thing that I was like least looking forward to in prep for New York. One thing about me, I absolutely hate when my roots start to grow in with whatever color I have currently. Right now it's not too big of a deal because like the color I have is a little bit more on the natural color side, whereas like usually when I have like purple, blue, or like a green or something, it's very obvious. This isn't too bad in terms of growth. I'm just going to show you what I'm going to be using. I said this in past videos before. I'm not a hairstylist of any sort. This is just what has been working for me. I've been dyeing my hair since I was in high school. I started dyeing my hair, I think when I was a sophomore or a junior in high school. So 2010. I know what works for my hair, but what works for my hair doesn't necessarily will work for your hair. So just keep that in mind. I tried different bleaches. I tried different hair dyes just to see what I like. Kind of just goes all over the place, but we're going to be using Arctic Fox. I don't mind this one. I have quite a bit left, so I'll have plenty to do my roots. By Superstar, and this is a 20 volume. I feel like 20 is pretty good. 10, it takes forever for it to actually lighten, and I don't want to go any higher than this because then the risk of damaging and like more hair breakage is higher. I used this last time, which I think I showed in a previous YouTube video. This is by Adore. This is their 39 Orange Blaze. I liked this, but notice after one wash, it faded a lot. So I do want to put like another color. I think I mixed in this a little bit. This is by Punky Color. This is their Sugar Cloud Semi-Permanent Foaming Hair Color, which I think is a really cool concept. This is in the shade Licorice. And I think I'm going to add this. This is a semi-permanent hair color as well. This is by the brand Vicata, I think. I don't know. This is their trendy hair color in Vampire Red. I might dip a little bit of this in here just so I get a little bit more red into my hair so that it's a little bit more saturated. But I think I'm going to primarily use these two. But I've had this hair color for almost a year. I think I went red in January. I'm itching to change it. So I think I might change it when I get back from New York. But right now I think it's fine. We're going to leave it red. Leave everything that I'm using in the description. But I'm not telling you to do this. And, just keep that in mind that I'm not a hairstylist, so use this at your free will. But how I normally bleach my roots is I do it into 4 sections. So I'll go down the center and have that be 2 sections, and then I'll cut those sections in half going this way. Then I do the back sections first. A, because it's better, because the back of your hair doesn't really hit the sun as much as the top of your head. And B, I hate doing the back of my hair, so I just want to get that over with. Let's get to it. This is my least favorite part of being a girl, is doing my hair, but I'm not gonna have natural hair. Not gonna have my natural hair color. So let's just get into it.
Your smile lit up like a sunrise glow. Touch so soft where the seasons flow. We met where the stars take their flight.
I look absolutely crazy, but it's okay. We're gonna be looking good in a minute. So I bleached the roots, and now we're gonna mix together the color. This is by Overtone. This is the Remedy. I love this, and I'm just gonna mix the color in here because I don't have too much left. So I'm gonna have to get another one of these. I love it. So I'm gonna first go in with Adore Orange Blaze number 39. I'm also going to put some developer in here as well. Then like I said, I'm going to go in with a little bit of this Vampire Red. Eyeball it a little bit. And I'm just going to add some developer on top of it. See if I need to add any more of the Vampire Red, or if I'm going to add that punky color. So that's the color right there. I think I want it to be a little bit darker than this. So I'm going to add some more of the Vampire Red in there. Rich red. So I think that will be really pretty. I'm gonna grab some gloves, slather it all on my hair, and we're just gonna let it sit until I'm ready to jump back in the shower. Like I said, I'll let it sit for at least 30 minutes, and I'll just check on it and see like what it's looking like. But we're gonna cover the whole head, and we'll see what it looks like tomorrow.
You feels just right. Whisper your name in the rush of the breeze. Love like an ocean.
Hi guys, we are going to be doing our nails. I cannot believe how disgusting my nails are, actually. Like, this is a mess as well. We listen and we don't judge. My makeup vanity is always a mess because I'm always doing some crazy looks. And like, I just finished all my Halloween looks, so they're looking a little crazy. These are what the nails look like right now. I cannot believe how horrible they look. I feel like I had them go for a lot longer. I feel like I either finished them, like I've been wearing these since like October 1st or even into September, but this is the only chance that I've had to actually get my nails ready to go for New York, because I didn't want to do them too quickly or too soon, so they didn't I didn't want to have to worry about them popping off while I'm in New York. So that's okay. Today's Monday. We leave on Thursday. I really like these. I will have to say I got so many compliments on these nails, as well as like these glow in the dark like insanely well. This is like pretty much the only brand that I use, the Kiss line. They are the best on the market, I think. I think they're so amazing. They stay on so long. Pop these ones on. I really like these ones. I bought these quite a while ago. I talked about these like in another vlog. These also glow in the dark too, which is gonna be really cool. I like these because they got like that pop art kind of effect. So I'm very interested to see what they look like too. Sometimes they don't show all of the styles in these like 4 or 8 right here. I also am a person, like when I'm doing my nails, I try to make them as even as possible, or like uniform. So like if I have a certain nail on one finger on one hand, I want to have the same nail on the other hand, just so that it looks a little bit more, I guess, professional. It kind of looks like I actually went and got them done. So I'm going to have to go through these and just kind of figure out what we're doing. So with my nails and how I pop them off, because if you see, I do use super glue. Okay, I know it's a little crazy. I do use super glue, but it keeps my nails on all the time, but it still doesn't wreck my nails. And like the fake nail will come off for sure. Like you can see like this pinky, I've had to like glue it a couple of times because it started to pop off. So just because it's super glue doesn't mean like it's never coming off. Trust me, they will come off, but they do stay on so much better like than like the generic nail glue that comes with the actual nails. I never use this. So how I get these nails off, I usually take them off in the shower, so like with warm water. So because I'm showing you guys my nails, obviously I haven't taken them off yet, but I am going to go run my hands under some warm water and pop all of these nails off, and then we'll get into actually applying the new set of nails. I love having a fresh set, so I can't wait to get these off. So I took off all the nails and we are going to put on the new set here. So what I do is I take a nail file and I'm just going to sand down my actual nail. Just makes it a little bit rougher so that it sticks a lot better. Sometimes I'll do alcohol to kind of dry out my nail even more so that the nail really sticks. But honestly, this is usually my step. I'll just file down the nail, get a little rough, and then I'll place some glue on, and that is pretty much it. I mean, it's super simple, like a girl with my nails done, and I feel like super feminine. So I love having my nails always done. So then we're going to take our glue. We're going to pick out what finger we want to go with first. It really honestly doesn't matter. Let's just do the thumb. So I'll just pick one out, see how it fits. I usually push back the cuticle a little bit. I do have a cuticle cutter, but I don't really do it very much. That one seems good. So I'm going to take the glue, and I'm just going to do a thin layer, but I do a thin layer over the entire nail. I feel like maybe I shouldn't be doing a tutorial about how to do your nails for this, but this is what I do and what works for me. Then I do the part closest to the cuticle, and then I slowly just bring it down. Then you can kind of start to see the glue is landing, so there are no holes in the glue. Lightly press it down, not too hard, but just enough for it to stay. We have a nail. So there we have our one nail on the finger. And like I said, I'm going to mirror it on my other thumb so that it looks uniform. So I'm just going to quickly just go through these nails. We're just going to time lapse it really quickly, and I'll come back and I'll show you the final product. Okay, and my nails are done. This took like 10 minutes probably to take off my old nails, file down the new nail, put on the new set. Excited to see like what they're gonna look like glowing in the dark. So I think they came out super cool. I really like them, and I'm very happy. And honestly, there is nothing more satisfying than a fresh nail set. So we are all ready for New York. Okay, hi guys. It's been a little bit since I've updated you on like what's going on. I also realized I was like already starting to edit my video and realized I didn't show you my hair. My hair is very greasy right now. Tonight's hair washing day because today is Wednesday and we're leaving for New York tomorrow. I need to do some packing. Okay, these are all the clothes that I showed in my video of what I'm wearing to New York. So I just need to go through these and actually like fold them up and put them in the suitcase. I also grabbed a couple pieces of clothing like as extra pieces just in case. Hopefully everything fits because I'm only going to bring one suitcase. So I really hope everything fits. If not, like I can bring like a bag with me, you know, as like a carry-on, but I try to avoid that. I try to have like my hands as free as possible when I'm at the airport after I've checked my bag. It de-stresses me a bit. We're gonna get into cleaning this up. Also, I know the lighting is probably horrific because I'm in the basement. You guys haven't really seen like the basement of like where I've been living since I moved back to Michigan. It's not cute. And even like when I try to clean it, it doesn't even actually get clean. So I'm doing my best, you guys. I'm doing my best. Even like when I clean it, it still looks dirty. So I might wait till tomorrow to pack like my makeup and skincare and stuff because my flight's not till 12 o'clock. So I think I'm still gonna get up and do my hair and makeup for the day tomorrow because I'm also gonna be vlogging the entire travel day. So I'm not going to pack any of that stuff until tomorrow, but I do want to get like some packing done today because we're going to try to get to the airport around noon tomorrow. The last time I flew, there was like a little bit of an issue with me getting my bag tagged and printing off my boarding pass. And so I was a little stressed. And I'm yapping. Let's get to packing this up. And then tomorrow we will pack up all of the skincare and all of my hair and makeup and stuff, and then like content things. But those things I'm probably going to bring with me on the plane. I'm just going to shut up. I'm going to time lapse this and let's get to it. All right, now we're going to move on to some toiletries. So I'm going to put everything in this little mesh bag. Autumn got this for me for the bachelorette. So I feel like it'll just be nice to keep everything in there with some extra contacts, face wash, travel-sized toothbrush, contact case, and contact solution. Cannot forget that. Some cotton rounds, of course, to take my makeup off at the end of the day. I'm going to do quite a bit. Just like you never know, you know. and they're not taking up too much space in here. I found this shower travel kit at the Dollar Tree, so we're gonna use that for something. Came with a little travel loofah, love her. And then we have two things right here. Since I just washed my hair, I don't plan to wash my hair when I'm in New York. It's gonna be totally fine. So I'm gonna do body wash and micellar water for this. Micellar water to obviously take off my makeup at the end of the day. And I also use micellar water. That's the only thing I do in the morning, is just a little micellar water to get some dirt off my face, and that's it. Ooh. This one, the consistency is a little bit weird. It's a little bit thicker for some reason. So I just put a little water in there just to loosen it up a smidge, just so it can easily go into this. I'm gonna bring these makeup remover pads. I tried these in my Dollar Tree full face makeup. I don't love these, but I need to use them, and I can't really bring my cleansing oil because there isn't a way for it to not spill. I bring some face wash, and for serums and stuff, I'm gonna bring the L'Oreal Midnight Eye Cream and this peptide jelly moisturizer. Global Beauty Care. This was also by the dollar store. I really like this. And then I am gonna bring the CosRX Snail Mucin. I'm gonna put it in this little guy since I don't really need a lot. And then also these little things that I put on my wrists so that the water doesn't drip down. A hair scrunchie. It's all that's gonna go in here. Then we'll have all of our toiletries in this bag, which will be perfect. Okay, good morning, you guys. I am about to leave for the airport, but we still have a couple things to finish packing. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna bring with me to New York makeup-wise. Elf Putty Primer. I'm gonna bring 2 foundations because I would hate to run out of foundation like when I'm there. So I'm gonna bring the Catrice Liquid Foundation and the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. I'm gonna bring the Milk Cream Contour. I try to bring like the smallest things that I can find because, as you guys saw, I only have a limited amount of space left in my suitcase, so I want to make sure everything fits. I'm going to bring the L'Oreal Infallible Concealer. We have our beauty sponge, triangular like powder puffed, the Mitchell Eyelights palette. And I'm going to bring 2 blushes. These are the Morphe Cheek Thrills. I'm going to bring 2 just for different colors. So I'm going to bring Crazy Sky and Blind Date. Setting powder, this one is by Beauty Creations. Fenty's powder bronzer, Kylie highlighter in Ice Me Out. Also going to bring a powder foundation. This is mostly to just throw into my purse to do touch-ups throughout the day. Lash glue, lash scissors, tweezers, lip oil. My favorite single eyeshadow by ColourPop. This is in the shade Ladybird. Lashes, MAC Smolder, and a liquid liner by Essence. MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash Mascara, Essence Lash Princess, the L'Oreal Faux Brow, also NYX Control Freak Eyebrow Gel. I'm gonna bring a pencil sharpeners. I'm only bringing 3 lip liners with me. If you guys know me, I usually bring a lot of lip products, but I'm trying to like calm down. So I'm gonna bring MAC's Soar, and then I'm bringing 2 from Quebest, number 6 and number 8. And then Love You Back by MAC is what I'm wearing right now. And then my other lipstick I'm bringing is Peach Buff by Maybelline. It's just like a more rosy color. So I just want to have that as an option just in case. And then all my brushes. And then for setting spray, I'm going to bring the L'Oreal Infallible 3-Second Mist. And I'm going to bring the only eyeshadow palette I'm going to bring is Jeffree Cosmetics Orgy palette because it's all neutrals. So it'll be super easy. I'll probably do this look pretty much every day. And sunscreen. So that's everything. That's in there, but that's everything, and everything is fully packed. So I'm gonna close up the suitcase, fingers crossed. Hopefully everything will fit. So we're all ready for our trip to New York. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, packing and prepping everything that we need for New York. Like I said, I'm gonna be vlogging the entire thing for you guys. So you'll see everything that I do on my long weekend in New York. But I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so. I love you guys so much. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.